and welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to give you guys a demonstration of what the Osmo Pocket is like to use in a vlogging situation. Now I'm down the beach and I've got it set up just by a cave, and I'm using this next to my Panasonic GH5, and the idea of this video is to demonstrate what the Osmo Pocket is like to use for vlogging compared to my Panasonic GH5. Now they're both on tripods about 4.5–5 foot away from me. My Panasonic does have the Rode VideoMic Pro on the top, so the audio on that is going to be substantially better than it is on the Osmo Pocket. However, I did just want to demonstrate what that is like to use with no external microphone. Now, I've been using the Osmo Pocket on and off for the last couple of weeks, and I do think it is a very, very handy tool to have in the box. Yes, we have cameras on us these days, pretty much on every device. You know, everyone's got a decent smartphone now, and the cameras on these things are getting better and better. However, I'm not always got my iPhone available. Sometimes it's on my drone, and I do find having a small portable camera is very, very handy. Now, I've been using the Osmo Pocket on a couple of my reviews and using it really as a camera for a second perspective at times as well. And the handy thing is you've got that little screen on the front and you're able to see what you're doing on it. And whilst it isn't ideal for all situations, if you want to be able to look at something a bit better, you can connect your phone up to the socket on the side. But I'd also advise considering getting that wireless base as well, because it does make using that a lot easier. Another option, if you're not going to get the wireless base, is get yourself a Lightning extension cable or a USB-C extension cable and mount it to a smart device further down, and you could do it that way, and it means you've got a bigger screen and you're able to get a better image of what you're doing. Now, one of the big benefits of using the Osmo Pocket for vlogging is the head tracking and the ability for it to keep you in shot. Now, if I move off to the side, you can see that the Osmo Pocket tries to keep me in the center of the frame. However, if we look at my Panasonic GH5, I'm pretty much sitting off to the side. So one of the cool things with it is, if you're going to use it in this situation, it will monitor what you're doing, it'll automatically focus, and it will keep you in the shot. And it is handy because these are little things sometimes you don't want to have to worry about. Now, in the rest of this video, I'm going to bounce back and forth between the two audios so you've got an idea of how they sound. And I'm going to give you a playback of how the Panasonic sounds compared to how the Osmo Pocket sounds as well. At the end of this video, I'm also going to share with you some footage I've taken on the Osmo Pocket over the last couple of weeks. I've pretty much thrown this together. I've not spent a massive amount of time doing it because it's just bits, cuts here and there, but I do want to demonstrate some of the time lapses I've taken and some of the other things that I've done with it, and overall really just show you some of the things that the Osmo Pocket is capable of doing. Now, I do really like this device. I think it's an absolute must-have to have in your toolbox, especially if you're a vlogger. It really is. I've had it out in really windy conditions, I've had it out in normal conditions as well, and this thing really has stood up to the test over the last couple of weeks. It really has. That's pretty much it for the speaking part of this video. Please check out the rest of the footage in it, and the idea is to show you and for you guys to make up your own mind on what you think. Hello there and welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to give you guys a demonstration of what the Osmo Pocket is like to use in a vlogging situation. Now I'm down the beach and I've got it set up just by a cave, and I'm using this next to my Panasonic GH5, and the idea of this video is to demonstrate what the Osmo Pocket is like to use for vlogging compared to my Panasonic GH5. Now they're both on tripods about 4.5–5 foot away from me. My Panasonic does have the Rode VideoMic Pro on the top, so the audio on that is going to be substantially better than it is on the Osmo Pocket. Now, I've been using the Osmo Pocket on and off for the last couple of weeks, and I do think it is a very handy tool to have in the box. Okay, so I am testing this on the beach as I am walking down to take some images of a guy who is windsurfing. So I got this in 1080p 60 frames a second, and I'm walking with it down the beach. If I spin it round, you can see that is where we are at the moment. I'm walking down towards the water with it now, and this is a very windy day, so I'm expecting this audio to be almost unusable, if I'm honest. To give you an idea of how bloody windy it is out here, I thought I'd record this, and if you look at the sea, massive waves happening at the moment. We've got the Osmo on time-lapse, so he's doing a time-lapse across the beach, but to put it mildly, it's blowing up a gale. we're just testing this again as we're walking up the beach to try the tracking and see how the tracking works out, and just see what the audio looks like as well, really. And really just give it an idea of what we think about it. In this bit of the video, I just want to demonstrate the face tracking because it actually works very, very well. Now I'm walking back up towards the car. I've been out taking footage on the beach today. I'm going to hold it a little bit further out. It's quite hard to do at the moment because I'm actually climbing over some very, very large rocks. But the face tracking on the Osmo Pocket actually works very, very well indeed. Oh God, there's a puddle. Now, all the footage I've taken today has been on the Osmo Pocket only. I haven't been using it with the phone. And I've done that intentionally because I wanted to see how easy it is to use with the little screen on the front of the device itself, but really see what that's like compared to the footage itself in the real world. And overall, I'm quite impressed. You know, the unit produces some very, very nice footage indeed. It's very small, very light, very easy to use. I actually love the unit a lot, and I think it is an absolute tool to have in the box, especially if you're a vlogger or a blogger and you want to be able to record stuff on the go. I think it's a no-brainer. Yes, your phone's already got these type of cameras on board, but A, it's not stabilized, and B, sometimes it's nice to have something else, something a bit different as well. And I think having that stabilised gimbal on the top makes a massive difference. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please do subscribe. There's a button somewhere in the bottom right hand corner, and I'll do another video again soon. And that is it for this video. If you've liked what you've seen, please do check out, we have over 150 videos on this channel, covering everything from DJI right through to the Pixhawk 2 and various other things. We've also got them separated into playlists as well that help you navigate to the ones that might be relevant for you. If you like what you see on the channel, please do subscribe. There is a subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of every video, and by doing that you will receive updates on any videos that we release in the future. Finally, there are some links to the products we talk about in the description for each video. I would really appreciate it if you are going to buy a product, if you would like to buy via those links. By supporting the channel, it allows us to keep buying products to be able to talk to you guys about. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll do another video again soon.